This is This is a video against Meryl Streep. I'm being honest here. She said that there wouldn't be any acting sort of roles if the people in Hollywood just suddenly went away. And she demanded that the press is doing more to secure things with Donald Trump. And she says Donald Trump wants to get rid of the foreigners. It's nothing but a bogus bunch of lies. Let's look at it. Donald Trump, when he goes, let's just start something here. Meryl Streep went after a sport. No. Let's call it an art form that has quite a huge foreign to the United States of America following. Has a huge following in Australia, has a huge following in Europe, has a huge following in Asia, New Zealand, Africa, the Middle East, Canada, Central and South Americas. All because she says, oh, it's not, let's not consider it an art form. Let's just look at things. Martial arts has been around a lot longer than this particular bonehead believing. Actually, before this bonehead even thought about acting. Long before she was even a twinkle in her mama's eye. And from her puppy. Actually, from her puppy. Martial arts have lasted longer than Judaism, longer than Christianity, longer than Islam, longer than Buddhism, longer than Hinduism. Martial arts have lasted for thousands and thousands of years. So, things that have lasted for thousands of years and have been passed down from master to student, down to who became master, down to student, master to student, master. All through these thousands of years can't be wrong. You look at Europe. Europe is one of the leading leading areas where wrestling was the martial art. Boxing, some sort of martial art. In India, there's a wrestling style where you actually can grab someone around the pant, like around the waist area with like a short or something like that. Sumo wrestling, that is an art form. But compared to you, sumo wrestling is nothing more than two fat fellas smacking each other senseless. Huh. At least they're fighting for pride and honor. When you were in a movie, and actually, you versus Goldie Hawn, and that movie is oh so long ago. What pride and how was that art? You smacked around Goldie Hawn, and Goldie Hawn smacked you around, and you got paid for it. How is that different? That is actually lower than sumo. Sumo, they fight for pride. They fight for honor. They fight for dignity They fight for the respect of the people. They fight for the respect of their opponents. They fight for the honor of their dojo, their school. They fight for so many different things, for respect to, in honor to, representing of, going against to. There's so much things that in sumo is far more noble than you having a bitch fight on the silver screen with Goldie Hawn. There's no real honor with it. Were you fighting Miss Goldie Hawn for honor? I don't think so, since both of you guys got paid virtually an equal amount. Were you representing a school? A school of martial arts? Or dojo? No, you weren't. You weren't fighting for the respect of a school that has lasted for hundreds, if not thousands of years. And you call martial art, and let's just use your words for sumo, uneducated, untalented, unartistic, and everything that you say is derogatory. Let's look at Kung Fu. They studied animals and incorporate animal movement in their art form, like the snake, like the crane, and like the tiger. They were acting long before your father's father was a reaction into his mama, into your great grandparents' wedding bed. That is the honest truth. That Kung Fu adapts any animal style into a fighting style. They studied animal movement. They act in the animal poses. They fight they fight in that sort of animal. And yet you call that not art. To incorporate an animal's strengths and weaknesses into a combative style takes years and years and years of practice. Hell, there would have been a few let me see. You at the age of 3 years old versus 100 Shaolin Kung Fu experts. You at 3 years old were just tripping over and falling down on your face, going, "Mommy, Daddy, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up." At around the same time, these guys were studying. They were reading books on martial arts. They were getting trained to walk upright. They were training to like low-level punches, low-level kicks, doing low-level splits. As in, they were putting their bodies through a lot more pain than what you did. You fell down, you scraped your elbow. I fell down, I got hurt. Guess what? One of your relatives would have put a band-aid on it. They got hurt, they were told to get back up again. and get back into learning the art. But yet you call them, nothing but unartistic idiots, where you are nothing more than a bitchy snob. Another martial art, let's just say, actually, let's use my favorite sport, professional wrestling. People say, oh, it's sports entertainment, but it's still sports. Unlike you, who could have walked up into, who auditioned for an art school, got into the arts degree, then you went, yippee, guess what, I can be called an actor when I graduate. It's far less, actually, it's about 50 times more likely to become an actor or an actress than it is to become a professional wrestler. For the simple thing is, in professional wrestling, you have to learn how to fall from variant heights. You don't. You can say goodbye to your back, you can say goodbye to your neck, you can say goodbye to your knees, you can say goodbye to any form of mobility, because you haven't learned how to fall correctly. You fall incorrectly, I can name a huge list of pro wrestlers who, even after graduating wrestling school and made it into professional wrestling, they've injured themselves through an accident, and they can't walk. And for one, if you're going to say, oh, name at least one of them, guess what? I can. Darren Drozdov. He was on the wrong end of a running Liger bomb that was performed by fellow professional wrestler D'Lo Brown. A little sweaty wet patch on the canvas, slip, boom. Darren Drozdov can't walk anymore. Why? Because of a mistake, an accident. But hey, you can't talk. You go, oh, that's not an art form. They still beat each other up. If I did half of the stuff to some guy in the street that's in the professional wrestling scene with vicious intent, I could kill him. A neck breaker has to be applied with that looks impactful, but yet you have to be careful not to really snap the neck. Backbreakers, you have to learn how to apply the move where it looks hard, but yet that wrestler can get up and walk to the back into the back area, even if it's behind like a curtain or like a round, like go up, go to one side of the stage or another, then you go round and into the curtain area, or the gorilla position if you're the World Wrestling Federation or WWE. Same thing. But then you go, oh, look at those women. They can't fight for anything. Let's see. at least they're going out there. At least they're trying to show what women can do, what a man can do. You can't act, Meryl. Honestly, I've seen you in Mamma Mia. That drill you had going, down, boy, had a lot more acting chops than you. Hell, they should have given that thing the Lifetime Achievement Award, not you. And let me see, another martial art. Judo. It's the scientific art of motion to get someone on the ground. You don't do that properly, you can injure yourself. You could be sending yourself to the hospital instead of turning something around and letting your opponent fall on their back. Another one would be multi kickboxing. That's a true art form. Like how to use your elbow, how to use your knee, how to use your fists, how to use your feet. All those different techniques. You got to be, especially in like world competition, you have to be careful that you don't kill someone. Martial arts going down through the years have been variant ways of how to kill people. But for it to be sport, it is an extremely hard art form not to kill someone and try to get points. It's very hard to not kill someone and win the match. Greco-Roman wrestling, freestyle wrestling. You slam someone the wrong way, they're not walking out of the building. They're carried out. Same thing with different weapon-based ones like Aikido and wooden samurai training, where they use a wooden sword. Wielding a bamboo sword, wooden sword, and learn how to make points instead of killing the person takes years and years and years and years and years and years to master. How about a time? Let's use this. Let's look at your age. Okay. You were born June 22nd, 1949. Fuck, you're older than my dad. Okay. 2000s. Meryl Streep in 2000s. Aging so fast, but plastic surgery is done so well to hold up. Okay, let's do a bit of maths now, or maths. You were born in 1949, okay, 2008. minus 1949. Ah, you were 59 when you were 58, 59 when you did that movie. Someone wielding those sort of weapons, making sure that their opponents don't get killed. That is what, even at that stage, the master, if that person is, let's look at that. By the time that Mamma Mia movie came out, where a 30, 58, 59-ish area where you were doing this whole extravaganza from ABBA, if someone in Japan didn't know how to use the weapon properly, and they've been doing it for years, a lot more years than you have been doing acting, Lovey, could kill someone. And let's go across the China Sea to the various weapons of the Chinese martial arts. You've got your swords, you've got your roped weapons, you've got your bows, you've got your bow staffs and your bows, and so many other weapons. If not done properly in a exhibition type show, like just slippage of a weapon and that thing goes into the crowd, someone dies. You mess up a line in ABBA, in that Mamma Mia musical that you did with legendary actor Pierce Brosnan, one of the finer James Bonds. You don't kill anyone. You step on a line, you go, even if you were looking in the wrong direction, like though the camera says look for you deep into the camera, even if you just looked over a slight bit, like your chin pointing somewhere else, but you're still looking into the camera, the director goes, cut, Meryl, look deep, chin into the camera, eyes into the camera. But even if you go like that, or like that, or like that, or even the minutest things, you don't kill someone. What art is in just keeping your head still? There are statues that can do that. They could have made a statue of your face, and that could have been it. Save them money for the bloody shoot. But no, they paid you millions of dollars. And quite a lot of times that you messed up. But no one got killed. The same thing can be said for go back to Japan, the shuriken throwers. Or for you, the uneducated bimbo, the ninja throwing star. And to throw them around a crowded audience, let's just do a little bit of moving here, shall we? We're on a laptop. I'm going to show you something. See the bright spot? That is the distance away for the board. And right there, audience. Audience between here and way over there. Mr. Shuriken throw. Guess what? An audience member dies. You screw up a line. No one dies. Just have to go back and do several minutes of so-called work. And let me just go outside here. Some even have outdoor presentations. Let's see. See the base of that tree way over there? That could be an audience member in a real life telling of a famous ninja from Japan. Actually, between there and where I'm standing now. Audience members. Or if you want to add a bit more distance, where that antenna is, which is a further number of meters away, or yards if you want to be more USA correct. Any mistakes that don't go over the audience's head, guess what? Someone gets injured. Someone dies because of a mishap. I've seen, even in professional wrestling, my favorite sport, that someone in the audience sitting down, pay their ticket, wasn't expecting a chair shot when a wrestler ducked. Continuation, bang! A crowd member gets hurt. Those are two different weaponry explaining examples that at live public events not do good, you'll get hurt. There are another few things that can happen while doing live demonstrations. Throw something that doesn't have to be the weapon itself, it could be an effect of the weapon. And over time, missing a mark, a shuriken can cut a rope. And that rope could, if that rope is supporting like some sort of big, heavy thing, come crashing down. A lot of people would either be dead or severely injured. But hey, Meryl, That's probably when you were doing. Let's see, sure. See. When you were 40, doing Evil Angels or A Cry in the Dark, where you started alongside the best, one of the best actors who've come out of Australia, Sam Neill. Don't know why he was cast with you. When you play, man, I don't believe even have. I'm disgusted now that they couldn't get an Australian to play Lindy Chamberlain. Fuck. Guessing someone would have been. I was really, really desperate to grab your ass out of America to star as one of Australia's most wanted. It's just if you dropped the fake baby, the baby didn't get hurt. Unlike in those sort of martial arts, someone can get hurt. Let's see, boxing. Though some people have passed away through boxing, even that's an art form. The art form of trying to keep away from your opponent and then striking. And then you say mixed martial arts. That's hardly an art form. Guess what? It's more of an art form than you starring in The Devil Wears Prada. Oh. Miranda Priestley, the most feared nothing on the planet. Hell, if you were her, and you told me to get lost, guess what I'll say? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Honestly. You are that... you do have that mentality. Oh. Starting off from goodbye. I said it's not an art form. Goodbye. You are more Miranda Priestley than you can think. Actually, you're more Miranda Priestley than you will ever be, would have ever been. Lindsay Chamberlain. And you do have an uneducated form like your character in Mamma Mia, which is so... both of them meshing very well. As I said, I don't know where they dragged your carcass out to play Lindy Chamberlain. It's beyond my comprehension. And I'm quite a smart individual. There are so many things that you have clearly mistaken with martial arts. And you say that you're above martial arts. And you say the foreign press is above martial arts. You say Hollywood is above martial arts. let's get to the nitty gritty of that, shall we? You aging old tart. Let's see. MMA themed movies. Okay. And here's 25 of them. The Warrior, starring Jennifer Morris, Tom Hardy, and Nick Nolte. Never Back Down, starring Amber Heard, Jimon Husano, and Evan Peters. Undisputed 2, Last Man Standing, starring Michael J. White, Scott Arkerton, and Ben Cross. Undisputed 3, The Redemption, starring Scott Adkins, Robert Castanero, and Leif Crowder. Blood and Bone, starring Gene Carino, Michael J. White, and Kimbo Slice. Enter the Dragon, legendary actor Bruce Lee. Now, legendary actor Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung. Bloodsport, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, Forrest Whitaker, and Bolo Young. Never Back Down on 2, Beatdown. You have Michael J. White, Lyoto Machida, and Evan Peters. IP Man, starring Donnie Ying, Sima Yam, Louis Fan. Fight Club, Brad Pitt, Jared Leto, and Helen Bonham Carter. The Warrior, starring Tachako Year Mum Jo Mok Pam Wari Yado Gamo. IP2 Man, starring the same people. Fighting, starring Channing Tatum, Terrence Howard, Louis Guzman. The Raid, Redemption, Akino Wazes, Joe Tullins, and Victoria, professional wrestler. Here Comes the Boom, starring Selma Hayek, Irene Channing, and Kevin James. That was a comedy. Lionheart, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, Amy Ashley Johnson, Deborah Reinhardt. The One, Jason Statham, Clara Guino, and Jet Li. Red Belt, starring Tim Allen, Jennifer Grey, and Kazuo Uesugi. On Back to the Beginning, starring the same people from The Warrior. The Quest, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Roger Moore, James Reiner. Fighter, starring Cryon Malville, Molly Brex Ig and Zhuang Zhao. Kickboxer, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, Lau, Gar Wing, Haskell V. Anderson 3, Billy Kid, Michael J. White, Devon Swa, Neil McDowell. Circle of Pain, Bing Lee, Dean Cain, Kimbo Slice. Kung Fu Hustle, Stephen Chow, Yang Hua, and Huang Zhengyi. Lockdown, starring Bung Lee, Vinnie Jones, Forrest Griffin. Transporter, starring David Stratham, Shu Kui, and Francis Bullard. The Protector, starring Nathan Jones, same thing with The Warrior. Mortal Kombat, Bridget Wilson, Frank Walker, Tosao. Kung Fu Panda. I'm just going off martial arts movies here. Oh, let's see. Fist of Legend, Jet Li, Paul Vaughn, Billy Chow, Fearless, Michael Chow, Jet Li, Nathan Jones, Southpaw, Rachel McAdams, Jake Gyllenhaal, Naomi Harris, Never Surrender, Anderson Silva, George St. Pierre, Quinton Jackson, The Game of Death, Hakeem Abdul-Jabbar, Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, Unleash, Morgan Freeman, Bob Hoskins, Jet Li, Cradle to the Grave, Gabriel Union, Kelly Hu, and DMX. Now let's go a bit more on the Americans thing, American European. Boxing, we have Rocky, 4, Sylvester Stallone, James Brown and Mr. T. Man of Chai, you got Keanu Reeves, Aikido Wayas, Yu Shu Gyun. Then you got Universal Soldier, Day of Reckoning, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Roy Jones Jr., and Dolph Lundgren. You got Exit Wounds with Eva Mendes, Steven Seagal, and DMX. Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. Lauren Holly, Robert Wagner, Jonathan Pena, and let's wind up this movie thing with a little thing called The Wrestler, starring Mr. Mickey Rock. If martial arts weren't mixed martial arts or martial arts in general wasn't exactly profitable or artistic, why have there been so many movies? Dragon Ball. That's Dragon Ball Evolution. That's one. That's another one. Mortal Kombat Annihilation. You've got Good Guys Wear Black, starring Chuck Norris. And with you saying that martial arts is hardly called an art form, you literally insult great artists of the emotion, of the physical, of combat. Meryl Streep, you insult, you defame Bruce Lee. You defame his son, Brandon Lee. You literally were saying martial arts not an art form. Guess what? You insulted 2 generations of the Lee family. You insulted 2 men who can't come back and tell you that you were wrong. People want to attack Donald Trump because of some pussy grabbing, alleged pussy grabbing thing that he allegedly said back all those years ago. You insulted the livelihood of 2 men who can't be here. You insulted 2 men who are not around to speak. With you saying that, guess what? Let's go to professional wrestling. Jim Hillwig, Ultimate Warrior. Then you got Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect. Then you got Aoi Fatu, Yokozuna. Eddie Fatu, Umaga. Then you got Owen Hart, Ray Traylor, aka the Big Boss Man, aka Big Bubba Rogers. Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit. You go out. You literally went after them. You went after the people who have died. Elizabeth Hasselbrook, aka Miss Elizabeth. You said that what they have done was not artwork. You literally dragged their names through the mud. And you know what? There is countless of Hollywood actors who have died making martial arts movies. There have been countless of Americans who have died making martial arts movies. And they are stunt people. Honest to goodness stunt people. And you insult your own stunt doubles. They have to learn some sort of martial arts to be able to take those damn falls for you. If you say, okay, Stunt Women Association of Hollywood, Meryl Streep just told you a new one. If there's a stunt involving a character that Meryl Streep happens to be, don't send anyone. WWE. I know you and I have had an on again, off again sort of relationship, but Meryl Streep literally said, okay, what Roderick, Vince McMahon Sr., actually the current Vince McMahon, Meryl Streep insulted your grandfather. She insulted your father. She insulted you. She insulted your children and your grandchildren. 5 generations of the McMahon family she insulted. I know you've, Mr. Vince McMahon, you're not going to take it. Stephanie, I know for a fact that you will not take it lying down to think that your great-grandfather, your grandfather, and your father, their name has been dragged through the mud throughout the whole Meryl Streep tirade against martial arts. And Meryl Streep throws professional wrestling under the same bus. Let's see, Dixie Carter. She insults you. Jim Cornette, she insults you. She insults every single person who loves martial arts films, and alike. So what should all martial art organizations do? I'll say take Meryl Streep to court. In one huge class action thing, and teach her a valuable lesson. And also, I encourage my opposite number, who happens to be a motorsport enthusiast, to do a same video, because there's been a lot of people who have passed away doing the automotive sports industry. Broken bones. There's been far more decapitations in motorsport than there have been in professional wrestling, but still, both are pretty hazardous, and they've both been trying to entertain people. And on top, and up on, you literally just saying that one thing. Martial arts is not an art form. You've insulted the legacies of Kung Fu, Judo, Karate, Taekwondo, Thai kickboxing, professional wrestling, boxing, Greco-Roman, freestyle wrestling, Indian dirt wrestling. That's proper India. No, this Mohawk BS. Sumo wrestling. Also, if you want to look at it like that, Meryl Streep insulted Shaolin, as in the Shaolin monks. She insulted a religion. I say to you, practices of the Shaolin, take Meryl Streep to court because she insulted your religion, because there is some sort of combative art in your practice. Just teach her honestly, she deserves to be torn down immensely. And lastly on this topic, Meryl Streep, I doubt you're going to get work. If people stop watching your movies. I'm a devil. I don't wear Prada. I just think that you're wrong. And you deserve to be exterminated through the through the entire extent of the law. Bye.